Hey nerds, Monica here. So this week we're going to learn all about the different data quality dimensions, and the first one being completeness. Now, completeness refers to the degree to which all data in a data set is available, and it also measures if the data is sufficient enough to deliver meaningful inferences and decisions. Our ducks are going to help us explain these. So let's go ahead and grab our daily duck. Today is the 10th. Open this. And, oops, a little bit stuck. All right. Okay. I think this one's supposed to be a sheep. There's what looks to be fur on here. Um, and he has ears too. That's really, really adorable. Or maybe he's just wearing a coat. Anyhow, this is really cute. He's going to teach us all about completeness. So, most of us know how to identify a duck because we know what a duck looks like and what features it has. Maybe not, wearing this weird fur coat or anything, but this is a special case. Um, what if you think about what if you were teaching a 5-year-old about ducks? What features would you need to include to make sure that the data is complete enough to correctly identify the duck? So basically, ducks are relatively small. They have a short neck. They have webbed feet, flat bills, and also they can be multicolored. Now, if you omit the fact that they have a short neck, then you might confuse a goose for a duck. Also, if you omit the fact that they can be multicolored, then you might confuse a swan with a duck. So make sure that all the data in your data set is available when you are performing any analysis, or it might cause some confusion or result in some inaccurate or bad decisions. All right, so now for our data example. Go ahead and put this little ducky down for now. And what we are seeing on the screen is dbeaver, which is a sample database that I built in SQLite to show y'all example of what I pulled. I grabbed a data set that was available on data.world, and it was on zoo animals and their life expectancies. So this is what we are viewing now, just everything from this animals table. Again, for the data quality completeness, we want to make sure that all of the data is available to us before we start performing any analyses or coming up with any insights. We don't want to be using not non-complete data sets to provide insights which would result in some bad decisions potentially. So first off, let's see here. I kind of scrubbed this beforehand. I saw that there were a couple missing values. So I want to show you what that looks like, where this overall sample size was blank. And you can see here that there are two rows that don't have, any of this data available here. So if you're trying to show life expectancies of all of these different animals, then having these two being not available might cause some confusion. One thing to keep in mind when you're working with tables that have missing values is what you want to do with those those rows. Uh, First off, let's count this entire table. And you can see here that there's 330 rows. So having 2 out of the 330 is not very significant. So depending again on what you're doing with this, you might just keep those in. Or, I mean, I think I would just remove them entirely, to be honest, and move on with that, especially if they aren't an animal that is super critical to what you're trying to look into or analyze. So with that, and that shows a data example of what completeness looks like and how to kind of navigate around that table to look for things like that. And thank you to our data doc friends. We have 5 more data quality dimensions to go through this week. So I hope y'all are excited to learn about those. And if you are watching, thank you so much. Consider subscribing, hit that bell for some notifications, and happy learning.